But Gainesville, Florida, one of those places. Alexis DeJoria, our most recent funny car winner from Phoenix. You love this place, don't you?
Yeah, it's been pretty exciting to race out here in my alcohol funny car and nitro too. I was talking to Tommy after that run, and he said, you know, last year we kind of did the same thing, but this year I had to use my fire extinguisher, so it was a little bit worse. But no worries, no harm, no foul. Ran a 21, so we're sitting 12 still, and get it to make another run. So we'll see what happens, but you know, I think we should be all right. You know, as long as we stay in and as long as we qualify, anything can happen tomorrow.
Well, Alexis, despite it looks like you guys are, you know, maybe struggling a little bit right now with the setup, what was it like coming to the racetrack after, you know, some time in Tahiti, after, more importantly, winning at Phoenix 2 weeks ago?
Gosh, I mean, crossing the threshold of this track the night before was just amazing. I mean, we felt, you know, a whole new sense of accomplishment and confidence, and the guys, you know, we were just gelling, and it's nice to have that, you know, in a team and get that first one out of the way. It's, you know, just a load off our shoulders.
Well, Alexis, it definitely came together in Phoenix, but we want to go take back to the previous qualifying session when you had that boomer. It did get you in the show. It was on a pretty good run, but right before the finish line, that backfired and knocked the burst panel off, but luckily the body stayed intact.
Yeah.
And you got the car stopped very quickly, even with one chute having a problem, and then you jumped right out of that car, and you were plenty happy. But I want to ask about your relationship with Tommy DeLago. I mean, you have 1 year under your belt. Has that changed any way this year? Because I know how important that relationship between your crew chief and driver is.
It is very important to have that communication level between you and your crew chiefs. You know, you got to be able to come back and relay, you know, the run to them, and then they look over the computers and, you know, and then compare the two. And I've had a really great relationship with both of them, with Glenn and Tommy, and we've learned so much about each other, and it's really important. You know, I got his back, he's got my back, and our team's doing good. We'll get it.
Well, Alexis, it was very cool to be back and be part of the celebration of your team. And a few hours later, we were still doing that, celebrating when our ESPN2 show came on. What was it like to relive that a second time and see exactly what unveiled on the starting line happen right behind you? The mosh pit, Jesse was there. How cool was that? Oh,
it was huge. I'm pretty happy that the guys managed not to get him stuck in that mosh pit, because he was already hurting. But I think we got to go, guys. So I'm heading up to the starting lane soon, and I just want to thank you guys for coming over and enjoying our party with us together.
And we just want to stress that no crew members were injured in the making of that videotape.
No.
Hey, we love the mosh pit. Love to see it again soon.
Right on. Thank you.
Go catch up with the team. Yeah, that's probably a tense moment when your car pulls out of the pits and you're not there with it.
Well, let's take a look at the damage from the previous run. It's in the manifold. It did its job. You see right here on the end of the manifold, the two burst panels that blew out, releasing that pressure. Also, the studs that hold the supercharger on, they're made out of aluminum. They are made to shear. The reason is it lets that blower come up. The straps retain that, and it keeps the blower case from splitting and causing even more damage. And obviously, for a safety hazard, and obviously for the cost of repairing one of those superchargers, are not cheap.